Hello there, and welcome to episode 7. Can I count? Yes. 7 of Adventures in Knitting with Jen. I'm Jen, and if this is your first time seeing what this is about, I am a teacher in the north during the school year, and when I am home, which is soon, I live with my brother and his wife and 5 kids and my mom, and outside of Ottawa. So this is my little knitting visual journal kind of thing. Oh no, kind of something fun I started during a lot of time off. And unfortunately, we have time off again. We had 4 wonderful, crazy but wonderful 4 weeks of school. I think we only made it to 4, and then unfortunately cases started to rise, and school shut down. And this time, because it's so close to the end, we shut down for the rest of the school year, which is sad, very disappointing, but what can you do? You just have to. One of the biggest things about working here is you need to be flexible, and if you can't be flexible, yeah, well, you're gonna go crazy. So you just smile and nod and shake your head and continue on, because that's the only way you can make it. So because of that, we are shutting down school, and they're actually letting us leave a week early, so that's really nice. I'm excited. I will be home June 19th, and I'm so excited to see my family, especially my little nephew, Truett, who I have not met yet. So that is exciting. I'm also packing up to move units. Next year I'm going to be living in a different spot, so when I come back in September, the podcast area will probably look different. I'll have to figure that out. So I've been packing and sorting and all that kind of stuff and keeping busy. So this will be the last episode in the Canjicum for this school year, and the next episode will be a travel vlog. The summer is going to be a little more sporadic as far as episodes go. I like to keep them under 20 minutes, just because, well, for me, I don't have much more content than 20 minutes, really. But, I don't know. I like the short and sweet, personally. I like some of the longer podcasts, too, but, yeah, I tend to prefer the little short and sweet ones. And so, yeah, I will be doing some travel vlogs. I'll do 2 of them. One will be my trip home, because it takes me 3 days to drive home. So you'll get a little tour of Ontario, Northern Ontario, and what it takes to leave. I'm not sure quite yet how, but it's either going to be by boat or by plane, little charter plane for the first part, and then I drive for 3 days. So I'll just give you some scenery and whatever along the way. A lot of little cute rest stops and that kind of thing. And then in August, I'm going to Vegas with 2 very good friends. So yeah, I'll do a little travel vlog about that. That'll be fun. I'm excited. So on to knitting. Obviously, oops, I forgot something. Oops. Okay, obviously, my finished object is my Gambit Cardi, and I am so freaking pleased with this. I love it so much. It fits just exactly how I wanted it to, and I didn't put buttons on it, but that's fine. It stays closed on its own pretty good, and it is, yes. So like, this is just a little dress from Old Navy, but this, I wouldn't want to wear this in school with straps. Just, I don't know, doesn't seem professional. But if you throw on a cardigan, boom, I can wear this dress in the summer when I'm home, but then I can also throw this cardigan on and wear it all during the school year. So, and it's a neutral, so it works perfectly. The yarn is from Comfy Cozy Knits, and she's from out west, and yeah, it's called Antique. And yeah, I love it. It's probably my best sweater yet. I say that after every one, but I'm excited about it. Yeah, that's my finished object and what I'm wearing. So last time I showed you this little baby sweater that I was working on. Ooh, it's bright. And so this is from Knit Stars, which is like an online knitting school. You buy a season and it comes with all kinds of different things. So I bought season 1 and it came with this little tutorial on how to make this little sweater, which is a different construction. So it makes it so it's not as bulky in the back. And yeah, it was very interesting. So you knit the back piece first and then you pick up for the sides and then you join it all together to do the bottom part. This lace, which I'm so pleased that I actually could do this. Like I struggle with lace. And so this was a really easy show you. So cute. Yeah. And well, I think I can say this now because they posted it on Instagram, but I am expecting not 1, but 2 nieces or nephews this winter. Not from the same person, 2 different sister-in-laws. But yeah, hopefully one of them is a girl. I don't know what size, maybe 6 months. This is a 6-month size. But yeah, it's really cute. And that's from Knit Stars. You only get the pattern if you buy season 1. And it was a really interesting tutorial. I liked it. I'm not sure. I don't know, I probably would do this again. It would, for an adult version, it would, just not very good at picking up stitches, but I am getting better because you have to pick up the button band. I think I did okay. But she really gives you a lot of tips on how to do that, and which I found really helpful, and I'll definitely apply to other knitting projects in the future. So yeah, that's the little English tailoring cardigan from Knit Stars. And last weekend, so there's a designer on Andrea Mowry, and she has, like always in the winter or in the spring, a knit along for a hat. So I did that last weekend, and I made this little guy. So, and it was a new stitch. It's called Fisherman's Rib. So it's very interesting, the way you do it, which was really, you pick up when you knit, instead of knitting the stitch that's on your needle, you pick up underneath it. So that's why you get like the slit stitches. Can you see? Well, I have to. Yeah. So, and this yarn is from Ginger Snap That, which is a company out in the West too. And this yarn is called Targaryen Wolf from Game of Thrones. If you don't know who the Targaryen wolf is, that's Jon Snow. And yeah, I really like how it turned out because you can see how it kind of spirals here, but then yeah, it's really cute. It's a little beanie. It is fingering weight yarn, so I like the pattern and it was fun to make. However, you're using, I forget what size needle, 3mm maybe. And on fingering weight yarn, oh, my wrist was not a fan of that. Especially doing ribbing, like all over. I don't know. Maybe I would do it on worsted, the pattern, but yeah, I don't know. It was good to try though, and I liked the result. So one thing I wanted to give you an update on is my nor'easterly blanket, because I'm putting this away. This doesn't come home with me. It gets put away for the summer, and then I will bring it back out when I'm back here in September, August we come back. So I have 8 rows now. Whew, let's see. And yeah, let's see if I can, And this is the one I just finished. Got a little, looks a little Americana here, but that's fine. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do another, maybe six. I want it to be a fairly big blanket to be on the couch. If you know my family at all, we love our cozy blankets, and we love to be just like, even in the summer, we need to have a million blankets on the couch cuddled up. It's just the way we are. Yeah, so this is really fun, and it's fun because I'm using a lot of scraps, but I also bought some minis for it. But I can just go back and it's kind of like, oh, I remember this. Like this one here is a sweater, and this here is socks. This is a sweater too. Yeah, so it's kind of like, oh, little memories. This is a sweater, which I don't think I've shown you yet. I'll show you in maybe January, because it's a warm one. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. All right, I gotta pop out for a second because I forgot to get my whip. I only have one thing I'm working on right now. All right. I thought I was prepared, but I wasn't. So my goal is to make one garment per month. So this was my May project, and now I've started on my June, which is this. And this is called the Waves of Lightness shrug. The designer, I'm gonna butcher her name, so I'm not gonna try. Paolo is her first name, I believe. But anyways, this is really interesting because you start at one sleeve. So this is actually a sleeve, really baggy, like it's gonna be baggy. You start here and you knit the sleeve, then you pick up you do it flat, the front and the back, attached, but flat. And then you join them together for the other sleeve. So yeah, and it's really fun. I can show you the pattern. It's with drop stitches. So you make it with drop stitches, which is fun, but scary because it's like you're ripping out a stitch. Oh, I should have left one on for you. But yeah, so this is probably going to take me all of June. Yeah, because it's fingering weight yarn, like the yarn is tiny. And this is from Hobie, and it is bamboo, cotton, and linen, so it'll be perfect for the summer, and I know I will really like it once it's done. Just as something perfect to just throw on over a tank top or a little tank dress if you want to head out. But yeah, that's all I have for now, because yeah, I've been packing and getting ready. Mostly going to be working on this, and yeah, I'll see you in a few weeks with a little travel about my trip home, and hopefully it goes well. It should. I've honestly, I always get anxious about traveling, and I've never had a problem, I don't think. If I have a problem, I forgot about it, so obviously it wasn't that big of a deal. I think the first time I got my SUV, an engine light came on, and it was the first weekend I was driving it. I was going to visit a friend outside of North Bay, and I was like, oh no. And I was driving through Algonquin Park, which, if you know, there's no service, or at least I didn't get service on my phone. And I phoned my dad. Oh, Dad, my engine light, what's going on? And he's like, well, check your temperature. And then our phone call dropped, and I went into 2 hours of Algonquin Park, which I hate driving through. We'll avoid that at all possible costs next time. Anyways, so I had 2 hours, no phone, no anything, didn't know what. I just was like, oh, temperature. right. If it's high or if it changes, then that's bad. So, and it didn't change at all. And I got out and phoned, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're probably fine. It's probably something." Anyways, because I just bought the car, the shop went and fixed it, and it was not a big deal, and they covered the cost. So that's the only thing I've had so far. But yeah, so next time I'll see you, I will see you in my hometown. And I hope you have a good 2 weeks. Take care.